Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, 2023 to 2024 NFL playoffs by Madden. So, hey, as a Raven fan, I did not like this. So, Madden 23, okay, already did a simulation of the 2023-2024 season. And, of course, you know, they got a rematch between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But this is why it bothers me, because I have the Ravens going to the Super Bowl. That's not the thing that bothers me, even though it does, because, you know. So they had the rankings here, of course, because, you know, they did a bracket system. So I'm going to go from 8 to 1, how they have this scripted in the AFC. Matter of fact, save the best for last. I'm going to go NFC, right? So for the first place in the NFC would be the San Francisco 49ers. Second place, they got the Detroit Lions. Rawr. Like, wow. They got them number 2. Number 3, they got the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, I like the Eagles. You know, shouts to them. Number 4, they got the Falcons. It's not, I mean, I don't think they're going to, but whatever. Falcons over the Saints? All right, whatever. We're going to keep it going, though. Number 5, we got the Seahawks. Number 6, we got the Dallas Cowboys. Right? Number 7 is the Chicago Bears. That's what it is for the plays. All right? So, and of course, first is San Francisco. So, number 1, San Francisco. 2 is Detroit. 3 is Philly. 4 is Falcons. 5 is Seahawks. 6 is Dallas. And 7th are the Chicago Bears. And then, of course, they have the San Francisco 49ers going against the Dallas Cowboys in the divisional, and the Detroit Lions going against the Falcons in the divisional. They didn't just have the Falcons going or taking 4th. They got them winning the wild card and going to the divisional game. Okay, so then they got of course, the San Francisco 49ers beating the Cowboys. They got the Detroit Lions beating the Atlanta Falcons. And then they got the Falcons, they got Detroit versus the San Francisco 49ers for the NFC chip. That's on the NFC, of course, and they have the, San Francisco going to the Super Bowl. Now on the AFC side, this hurts. It hurts. So, and I'm going to read this out to you. I'm going to go from lowest to highest, right? From number 7, they have the Jets. All right? Number 6, the Bengals. Number 5, the Cleveland Browns. What did I tell y'all? I feel the same way about that. Whatever. Number 4, Buffalo Bills. Number 3, Kansas City Chiefs. Number 2, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Whoa. And number 1 in the AFC, they have the Baltimore Ravens. Oh! I know. So you're saying, why does it hurt? You're saying, why is Nitro saying he read off exactly what we hope happens? The Ravens get the bye and everything else. Read it through it. So they got the Ravens and the Bills going against each other in the divisional, and they got the Kansas City Chiefs going against the Jaguars in the divisional. And they have the Ravens losing to the Buffalo Bills. 14-7. They have the scores. 14-7 we would lose. And then they have Kansas City beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 28-13 with a rematch of the Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, having the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Bills 28-17, and then beat the San Francisco 49ers 37-24 to repeat for the Super Bowl. Let me tell you why this hurts. Because I already told you I feel like the Ravens are going to be number one in the AFC. Yeah. But to be one and done again? Listen, it would hurt. Y'all have no idea how much it would hurt. Oh, my God. The absolute just thought of it makes this vein right here pulsate in agony. Raven fans, could you imagine going 15-2, 14-3? Heck, let's even say this. Oh, let me see. What do they have their actual win? Do they actually have the wins? No, they don't. I was about to say, how much games did they win? Let's just say, sake of argument, the Ravens win every single game in the regular season. Let's say 17-0, 16-1, 15-2, 14-3. They have one of those records, and they would have to lead the entire AFC. To then go and lose by a field goal to the Buffalo Bills. Look, there is nothing I would hate or detest more. I would rather us be a wild card team and win the Super Bowl than to be the prohibitive favorites, win every game in the regular season to be one and done. And I know a whole bunch of Raven fans would absolutely agree with me. And I know this. That's a fact. But this goes to show me that everyone believes that the trend of the Ravens being one and done will not be rectified this season. It will not be rectified this season. That's what they believe. Now, I already told y'all what I believe. I said that in a passing concept offense with Lamar Jackson, with Zay Flowers, with Bateman, with OBJ, with Mark Andrews, with Likely, with J.K. Dobbins, with Gus Edwards. I believe we can go all the way. All the way. But this would be an absolute mental nightmare. Because y'all really don't understand how bad that would be. Because it would be, oh my God, like, would it be because we're resting players the last game we just supposedly won? I'm telling y'all right now, there is no bigger fear in Raven fans, Baltimore Raven fans, that if the Ravens go 15-2, 16-1, 17-0, 14-3, one of those four numbers, to end up going to the divisional round and being beat, one and done by a field goal by any team in the AFC. There is no bigger fear. I'd rather us, listen, man, I don't want to say that, but I'd rather us not make the playoffs. Yo! And I'm not saying that make the playoffs and lose. What I'm saying is to be the prohibitive favorites, winning 15, 16, 17 games, and to be one and done. That type of pain, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I swear, it would be catastrophic pain. I would rather go 8 and not make the playoffs than to go 16-1, 17-0, and to lose our very first game and not even put up 20 points, 14 points. Yo! But tell me what y'all feel and what you think in the description down there in the comment section, right? Let me know. Because am I tripping? Am I wilding right now? Being like overtly emotional? Because for me, to win 16 or 15 or 17 games in the regular season, you got to at least go to the Super Bowl. You have to. Didn't the year Cam won MVP, he lost one game that season? Didn't it go 15-1, I believe it is? That reminds me almost of like when Green Bay had lost, I believe it was 1 or 2 games, and lost in the divisional to to the New York Giants, if I'm not mistaken, and they never recovered from that. Never. Because remember, they won the Super Bowl, and then it was like the very next year they barely lost any games. I think they lost 1 game, if I'm not mistaken. And after they lost in the playoffs, I believe after their first game to the New York Giants, they never, ever recovered off of that loss. So I'm here to ask, would you rather your team miss the playoffs or go 16-1 or 17-0 to lose in the divisional round? That means 1 and done. Let me know in the comment section what you feel, all right? Because I really want to see what y'all going to say. And that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. Once again, you know we have fun over here, but it's all rooted in facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. Just be respectful. That's all I ask. And I'm good. All right? And if you would like to donate to this channel to help it grow, at the bottom of this screen on this side, you'll see it's a QR code. It's to a CashApp, okay? That CashApp is for every donation that we do. And the name of it, of the CashApp, is $The Show. Also available is the Patreon if you want to go and have, you know, more a deeper fandom to this platform. You want to contribute more, have more behind the scenes content. That's how you do it. And it gives you so much access to me, access to questions from subscribers, access to the Discord, access to fantasy football, access to sweepstakes. It's worth the $5. So go out there and get that, all right? But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.